Hi, this is Rainbow Harmony, here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And welcome back to my channel. In today's Pick a Card reading, we are going to be looking into summer 2025. And I made this tarot spread for you guys where we're going to be getting into everything, blessings that are coming in for you, romance. We're looking into a card that's going to describe you this summer. It's going to be so much fun. I love to encourage you guys to get your tarot cards out and pull along with me so that you can get more of an accurate message. But do keep in mind, this is a general message. It may not resonate with everyone. Only take the parts that resonate with you or inspire you. And of course, if it does resonate, you have to let me know in the comments down below. Sometimes I like to think that I'm speaking to just like a particular person when I'm doing these readings, and it always is so funny to see like who that ends up being or who that ends up resonating with. So if you're ready to receive this reading, all you have to do is just relax, take some deep breaths, and simply choose a card that you feel drawn to the most. Number 1, number 2, or number 3, and that's from left to right. Once you've chosen, head down to the comments or the description below where you can just click on your timestamp and instantly be fast forwarded to your part in the reading. And I will see you for your reading soon. So for those of you guys who choose number 1, let's go ahead and get into this spread. And the first part of this spread is a card that represents you this summer. So we're getting the Queen of Cups here, which I think is an absolute perfect card for this summer. The Queen of Cups really is like an ocean child. You could be male, female, or anyone else on the spectrum of gender, but this oftentimes relates to somebody who has more feminine characteristics or somebody who is a woman. This could be telling you to use this summer to really heal your feminine energy. It could be this summer that you're thinking about spending time near the beach or the water, the ocean, the sea, the lake, the river. You cannot deny the Queen of Cups connection with the water. So it could be this summer that connecting with the water could be really helpful for you. Maybe you're going to get a beach house with some friends. Maybe you'll even make a move to live somewhere that's more near the water. And of course, this could also represent a really healing and fun and adventurous vacation for you, maybe somewhere with a lot of water. I'm thinking like the Caribbean or Southeast Asia, maybe even the coast in the United States or Spain. I'm definitely seeing some faraway travel for some of you guys. This could actually be the summer that you decide to book that trip and just do it and just make it happen. Maybe this is even something that you do with some friends. So the Queen of Cups is somebody who nurtures everybody around her, definitely spending a lot of time cooking food. You could be going through some of those recipe books that you've been wanting to hit for a while. And overall, this seems like a very relaxing summer for you. You're going to be able to really kick your feet up. It feels really idealistic to me. It feels like you've been planning this for a while and you really want to fully romanticize your summer. Something else I really love about the Queen of Cups is that they have their own unique sense of style. It's definitely a little bit whimsical. Maybe this summer you're going to experiment more with wearing dresses, gowns. Maybe you're adding some new jewelry to your collection. Maybe you're spending some time antiquing or going to thrift stores and finding vintage shops in foreign places, spending time adding cute items to your wardrobe, things that are timeless and romantic, those true kind of power pieces in your wardrobe. That's definitely what this is making me think about. I'm also having this vision of some romance this summer. Of course, we have to check into the rest of the spread, but the Queen of Cups is somebody who's extremely romantic and has a lot of suitors. So it could be there could be a lot more action in your love life this summer. Let's see if we can get some clarifiers on this Queen of Cups energy. Calling together. Oh, that definitely makes me think that there could be someone important coming into your life this summer. And if you're already in a relationship, it could be that you guys start going a little bit deeper, making some plans together. I mean, there could even be an engagement potentially. This is about discovering your calling together. I think that's interesting. Perhaps there's going to be a heart-based business that started this summer, or maybe you find a really close friend who has a similar goal as you. Maybe you guys start a little company together, or you do a podcast together. It definitely makes me think that your love life, your work life, your intimate connections, friendships, there could be something there that you nurture and you grow that could bring in some financial abundance, or could be a new hobby or way to spend your time, interact with other people. It feels very social, but it feels like you're going to be spending time with just a couple people that are really close to you. This could be going on a trip with a girlfriend, or it could be getting closer with your romantic partner, making long-term plans, or meeting somebody new. So let's move on to the next part of the spread and get some more information. What aspect of your life is ready to shine? So what aspect of your life is ready to shine? And here we have the Five of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Ace of Wands. This is telling a little bit of a story to me about where you've been in your life recently. The Five of Swords is a card about kind of like you win some, you lose some. You start to see the truth of the situation. This person has been in a battle recently. They're sitting there and they're pondering and they're thinking, okay, the war's over, the battle's over, the drama's over, things have settled down. Now what do I do? He's got some extra equipment here. Maybe he's going to sell off these swords to somebody. Maybe he's going to keep one. Maybe he'll realize I don't need this anymore. It seems like he's letting go of some people in his life too, and just realizing, you know what, these people weren't really there for me when I was down and out and wounded on the battlefield, metaphorically, and needed some help. Maybe these are some people that I don't want to spend as much time around anymore, or I don't want to bring into my life. I want to move forward. I want to create some new things. I want to let go of any burdens that are holding me back or holding me down. You can see in the background on this card that these clouds in the background are disappearing. So it's a message about having a clearer mind, a clearer perspective, a clearer point of view. Sometimes when you're in the middle of a lot of chaos or drama, or there's something kind of intense in your life going on that needs a lot of focus, like stress at work perhaps, or maybe the loss of something, or a big change in your life, it can be hard to relax, find your grounding, and be able to make a good logical decision forward. So this is saying finally in your life the dust has settled. Finally you can see clearly. You know the things you need to let go of. You know the ideas, or maybe even some of the manifestations you had that came through that you're ready to release and say, you know what, this was great, I'm thankful for it, but I want to move on to something else. I want a bigger challenge. I want more depth in my life. I want friendships or relationships that are more fulfilling. I want to call in something greater. So yeah, I think they're talking about how you're really ready to shine in this aspect because you've cleared a lot of space. You've let go. Your perspective is a lot clearer. You know more what you want. This is truly a card that says the past is gone. The worst is over. You can release. You can move forward. You can have a clear, sound mind. You can decide what you want. You can take action towards it. The Hierophant is a sign of higher education, or pursuing higher knowledge, or perhaps hiring a mentor or a teacher. It reminds me of somebody who's like, oh man, there was so much going on, I was so busy, I really want to dedicate some time to my body and to getting stronger, and I was thinking about hiring a personal trainer, and then here this person is. You get connected with a perfect person to help guide you, mentor you, teach you. You know, when the student is ready, the master appears. So this could be about something kind of like that, getting a personal training, signing up for classes. Some of you guys could be going back to school. You could be studying in a new area. You could be arming yourself with just a lot of knowledge about business, growth, development for whatever journey you're on right now. And the Ace of Wands is a card about really taking charge and not being afraid to let other people see you start from the bottom. If you're starting this business, if you're getting back out there, if you're becoming a student after a long time of not being one, if you're taking on new challenges in your life, if you're trying to grow in your career. There's a lot of energy going on here about you just shining and making these changes. So I'm gonna say for some of you guys, this is personal growth. Maybe like what I just literally mentioned, it's working on the strength and the health and the fitness of your body this summer. For others of you, it could be a new area of study, a lot of reading, or maybe working with a coach, like a health coach. For some of you guys, this could even be becoming the Hierophant. Maybe some of you guys are starting to give more knowledge and wisdom out. This could be in your career. This could be about a promotion that you're working towards. It could be about those of you guys who are guided to speak and heal others. It seems like the Hierophant could go both ways. You could be the student or the teacher, and this revolves throughout our life. Sometimes we're the student, sometimes we're the teacher. Find out which one you are. But you're going to be sparkling and shining. I think a lot of people around you are going to be seeing that you're on this new path or noticing the change in your energy, and it's really positive and it's a lot of growth. So I love seeing that. Next, we're looking into summer romance, okay? I have some cards for those of you guys who are in a relationship, and also some cards for those of you guys who are single, okay? I think I got them mixed up actually. So here are the cards for those of you guys who are single. I was seeing someone before, but that's over now. As soon as I met you, I knew that you were it for me. I hope you will give me the time to get to know you and we can see where this goes. So this is a card that someone from your past could come back into your life this summer. This might not resonate with everyone. It's giving me the energy of somebody you went on a few dates with, or maybe somebody that you reconnected with, but it didn't really go anywhere. Maybe it's because of the holiday season, maybe it's because of that winter energy, a lot of people in their caves, but this person could be circling back around, hitting you up and saying, hey, I want to get to know you better. And the truth is, they could have just been on the other side of a breakup, or perhaps they were actually dating somebody else and it wasn't good timing, but it seems like energy has cleared and you have the possibility to connect with this person and move forward. If that doesn't resonate, this does make me feel like it's possible you're going to have a little summer romance, at least something, especially since we got the Queen of Cups earlier. And the energy is pretty clear this summer. We're in Venus retrograde right now at the time that I'm doing this reading. And I'm hoping that this energy, kind of fizzles out. And I think on the other side, it's going to help a lot of people unblock energy to attract love. Now, those of you guys who are in relationship, your summer romance, what's going on there? Well, your partner could be feeling a little bit distant from you, or vice versa. This card about, you seem like you've moved on, so an energy of rejection. My life is full of stress. I've been struggling to keep it all together. I don't have the heart or energy for love right now. My situation just feels hopeless. Yeah, it could be difficult with your partner right now, and something about the finances is coming up. It's been a big shift on the planet with all the inflation and a lot of change, new technology. Some people are having to really scramble and make different choices and get their ducks in a row, I think the good thing is that your partner seems to be really focused on this, but obviously the stress could be getting in the way of the romance of the relationship. This might just naturally work itself out because we have the Justice card here, and it comes next to the Ace of Pentacles, which makes me think that this situation will come into balance. Your partner will feel less stressed financially. There could be some financial gifts that come in, or manifestations that come in for you this summer, or positive turn of events in this area could allow you guys to get away, spend more time together, really enjoy the summer in the way that you want to. And over here, I love seeing these cards reversed because this is the Five of Cups, a card that's about overwhelming grief, and then the Eight of Swords, which is the card about feeling really trapped, sometimes just with your own thoughts and your own perspective and your own stress. So that seems to be relieved. This summer will be very healing for you guys as a relationship as a result. So I'm liking what these cards look like. let's head over to the next part of the spread and the last part of the spread, which is what gifts will this summer bring me? So overall, what gifts is this summer going to bring you? I love seeing this card that's about play. Look, there's a lot going on. There's healing in relationships. You've got that Queen of Cups energy for the summer, being more in your feelings, nurturing, spending time near the water, healing the feminine energy, a lot of rest, but play is also part of this. So this will be a fun summer. I keep feeling like you're gonna go somewhere you've never been before or try something you've never done before, especially with this aspect of you that wants to entangle with the Hierophant, becoming the student or the teacher, leaving the past behind, taking charge, feeling confidence. I love that. It does seem like you're waiting for something to come through. This could be waiting to get approval so that you can purchase a home, or waiting to find out about your partner, getting the promotion. It could be waiting to meet the love of your life. But we can't spend our whole life just waiting for that one thing we really want to happen. There's always the next mountain, there's always the next obstacle, challenge, and there's always the next blessing. Life is what happens all the moments in between. So I see you playing, I see you embracing that, I see you learning to rest and surrender and be patient for the things you want. I love these two cards that came out together. No desperation. This could be kind of a reminder to you not to push so hard for the outcome that you want, because sometimes what's being manifested is greater than what you could even imagine. And we always have this idea that it has to happen in this specific way or this specific time frame. But I've learned if you just allow the universe to surprise you, sometimes you end up better off. So this is telling you you're not feeling as desperate this summer. Things are just flowing to you. This could even be in your love life. Just being open in the feminine energy, seeing what comes in. You're not pushing so hard. Oh, I love this. Genuine bliss. That just makes me think about being on a beach somewhere, sipping a coconut with the sun on my face, getting a nice tan, taking a dip in the water. However you envision this, you're going to get to experience that beautiful energy that sometimes is only available to you in the summer when that sun is shining. So there's good energy coming in. The weather's beautiful. There's no way to escape it without at least experiencing a little bit of fun and bliss this summer. And you might just connect with some of your desires. We were talking about you being on the other side of something and a lot becoming more clear to you, letting go of the past more. Maybe this is a summer where you do a little bit more soul searching, this Queen of Cups energy. You get that clarity you're looking for. You're able to figure out what your true desires are and you're making progress towards them. So you're getting back on track this summer, and I really love the way these cards played out. So I hope that this message resonated with you. Thank you so much for coming to my channel, and I will see you next time. Peace out. For those of you guys who choose number 2, let's go ahead and get into this spread that's all about your summer 2025. So the first card is, what card represents you this summer? So this is a card to represent you this summer, and we're getting the 9 of Pentacles. You know what I'm thinking when I see this card? The money don't stop coming in over here. The money don't stop coming in over here. This is definitely a card of financial wealth and riches and accumulation. It's a very positive card in the tarot. You can see all of these grapes here, a symbol of wealth, and she's got this beautiful home in the background. The clouds have parted. They are so far away in the distance. The sun is shining bright. I mean, I can't even stop looking at her little outfit she's got on. This cute dress, some really nice shoes. Her hair's all done. I mean, she's just glowing. And this is going to be you this summer for sure. You could have a huge return on an investment this summer. There could be a breakthrough in your career with a promotion. Perhaps you're even leveling up and getting a new job. There is abundance coming in. This could even be gifts. This could be inheritance. Be open to the ways in which this could come. This could even just be a symbol that you've been saving and you've been a really good steward of your finances lately. Perhaps this is a message about some debt being paid off. Things are definitely going to be going your way, especially in the financial and in the material realms. However, this might not always be a symbol of money increasing. It could be an abundance of time. It could be an abundance of friendship. It could be an abundance of opportunities. So it's definitely a sign in the financial material realms that things will increase, but there are other things that could come along with that to bless you. So very, very positive cards. Let's get some clarifiers on this. I'm gonna pull some extra messages. Look at that, we got the hardworking card popped way out. So hardworking, this is a reward for all the hard work you have done, for everything that you have been slaving over, the plans that you've made, things are coming to fruition. And look, this is home. This could be a sign that you could be moving into a new home, into a new house, or there are some changes in your home. Maybe somebody's moving in with you. Maybe they're bringing in some extra income. This could also be a symbol that you're making changes or renovations to your home. You're upgrading, you're redoing the bathroom, maybe you're painting, you're redoing your bedroom, maybe you're getting some nice cotton or linen bedding, adding some curtains, bringing in some flowers, working on your garden. There will be changes and improvements to your home for many of you who choose this one. Let's see, what else have we got here? Introverted, so you could be spending a lot of time actually inside your home or on your own property or just in your own world, in your own bubble. It doesn't mean that you won't be social, because this energy is so strong and vibrant and sparkly, and since finances are doing well, it's not like you're going to be turning down any social invitations, but you could be finding yourself making your home a more comfortable space this summer and inviting people into your home, doing a lot of hosting into your home. Sharing a lot of your abundance. I love seeing that. And then they're saying this is a helpful time in your life, literally helpful time. I love getting these two cards together. A helpful time in your life this summer really isn't something to stress or fret about. Things are taking a really positive turn in your life this summer. I love to see that. So next, let's go ahead and get your cards for what aspect of your life is ready to shine. So what aspect of your life is ready to shine this summer? Let's go in with some of these cards. Ooh, we're getting the balance card. That's what it seems like to me, that there's balance returning into your life. And there are times that you can feel peaceful and balanced within, and your abundance and your prosperity isn't really reflecting that, but most of the time, your abundance is going to be a reflection of your inner state. So I love seeing that things are feeling emotionally balanced for you. If things are stressful and chaotic in your life right now, or there's a lot of unknowns, just expect that energy to clear by the summer. You'll be feeling a lot more grounded and a lot more balanced by then. And look at this, an exciting new opportunity, career advancement, change your life now. It really does seem like your career is going to be getting a boost this summer. So lots of changes. It could be that the change in the home is related to the change in the career. This aspect of your life wants to shine. And a lot of times we see summer is the time to relax, maybe pull back, maybe not push so hard at work. But something tells me this is a positive energy, and even though you're busy with work, you're still getting that time for yourself, and the things that are happening at work are very, it's accelerating your progress. So lots of changes here, and this area of your life wants to shine, your career. It doesn't necessarily define you. Perhaps your career right now is just like a means to an end. Maybe you're in a job that's a little bit more transitional as you work towards a position that really suits you, or maybe you're using your day job to support some other hobbies and gifts and talents that you have outside of work. And maybe some of you guys aren't even working. Sometimes you don't really have to have a job to work. Sometimes the work that you do is just the work on yourself. Sometimes the work that you do is the work you do in your home, or the work you do for your family or your community. So there will be some big increases there, and that area of your life really wants to shine. I see that there has been frustration in this area. Maybe that's why you're getting these cards now to let you know that, hey, by summer 2025, maybe you won't be so frustrated in this area of your life. It seems like a new opportunity is coming, career advancement. I get this card a lot for people who get a new job or a new position or making major changes in their career. And this is about innovation. Perhaps this is a job that you hire yourself for, per se. Maybe a new career that you start based off your gifts, your talents. And this is about a path, a journey. It might be the first step, the first start for you, but there's going to be a really positive turn on your investment. So there's just a lot of clarity coming out. This area of your life is changing this summer. So next, we're going to look into summer romance, okay? I'm going to pull cards for those of you guys who are in a relationship. I'm also going to pull cards for those of you guys who are single, okay? So if you're single, I'm going to pull first what's going on this summer for you. Seems like there's a lot going on. I think there's going to be increased energy in many people's romantic life this summer, just simply because of the astrology that we've been having the beginning of this year in 2025. And currently, while I'm giving this message, it is Venus retrograde. So there will be breakups. There could be people who are reevaluating relationships. There will also be people letting go of the past, maybe just processing a breakup or processing the past. It seems like for you by the summer, you could reconnect with somebody that you had a falling out with in love. There could be somebody that you start to date, but it doesn't really last very long. There just seems to be a little bit of a heads up and a warning coming up about somebody who has a secret addiction that has them cornered and not really wanting to let other people see that and feeling kind of nervous, like if I let you too close, you're going to see how bad it is. This could be, an addiction maybe to video gaming. There are some people out there who are just so addicted to games or maybe time online or perhaps even alcohol, substances. I mean, you could get addicted to almost anything. And when you're really deep in something like this, it can be difficult to want to commit into a relationship and want to bring someone in close, because sometimes you can be self-aware and you just don't want to hurt that person, or it's because I am more happy and more comfortable over here in my addiction or in my own world doing my own thing, and I don't want that disrupted. Sometimes relationships really pull you to change, to become a better version of yourself, to heal, to leave toxic habits behind, and it can be challenging. So it might be that you entangled with somebody who was like open to explore in a relationship, but maybe it just got too deep for them, it got too real. This says I don't really do long-term relationships. They've got one foot in, they've got one foot out. But this says you're not crazy. I feel the same way as you do about this connection. So it could be like you're not sure about them, but you still really care about them. They could feel exactly the same way about you in the relationship. I see this energy clearing. You could be processing it. You could be letting this person go. They could come, kind of entangle in your life for a minute and then leave. This is a general reading. This may not happen for everyone. Maybe this just came out for one person to see that they were going to get some clarity here. But it does seem like for most of you guys, you're going to be dating someone. This says, I can't wait to see you again. It feels like that exciting energy of meeting somebody new and just waiting for those text messages and having that really good first date and just being on top of the world and thinking maybe this could be something, So there could be some sparks flying, and it seems like there are some options for you for dating. Just remember, sometimes you got to kiss a lot of frogs, and not everybody deserves your energy. Trust your intuition, as always. Now, for those of you guys that are in a relationship this summer, long-term relationship, or you've been in this relationship a little bit, this is a really sweet message because it says, I didn't understand what a soul connection was until you've helped to connect me more with my higher self. I do see the romance increasing for you guys this summer. It seems like either you or your partner was in a really protective mode for a little while. Perhaps there was just some stuff coming up that you needed to deal with in the personal life. And I see that that was really distracting for you or your partner, and it just felt like you guys were being attacked on all ends. I was actually talking to a client the other day, and she was just saying, man, every week it is just something different. I just want a break. I want to rest. You know, if you're feeling like that, these cards are saying that there will be that time of a break and rest in your relationship. It's like you had to step up and be the high priestess and really be there emotionally for your partner a lot, and really just kind of hold the house or the relationship together. I see your partner recovering and moving on. I don't think you guys are going to keep getting slammed over and over with this. You do get to really relax. And here's your partner being in a really romantic mood, wanting to make you those candlelight dinners, maybe leaving little love notes around. This makes me think about somebody who is sitting by a campfire and just playing their guitar and singing a love song for their partner. This is just like a little bit of a skip in the step and feeling happy. This could also be a vacation that's to the beach or by the ocean, the lake, the river, getting away, spending that time, being romantic together, letting nature heal you. It seems like things are going to be nice this summer and it'll be good memories. This is also a celebration. Some of you guys could find out that you're pregnant this summer, or maybe decide to start a family or to, increase the family. The Three of Cups is a huge card of celebration, usually of a wedding, an engagement, a birth, a graduation, a positive announcement. Maybe you guys are having your gender reveal party for a baby. I think of things like that. This could be family reunions. This could even just be celebrating your life together, maybe celebrating an anniversary. So celebrations this summer, partner feeling more romantic. You're really getting into your high priestess mode, but maybe that energy clears a little bit and you can just relax, be present. Some of these problems facing you guys will be over, but it seems like you guys have grown a lot in your relationship and got a lot more vulnerable and intimate with each other. So sometimes these rough seasons come, and the takeaway and the good thing is that it made you closer with the person you're with, and you could weather any storm together, you know? Now we're going to pull some cards for what gifts will this summer bring you. So what gifts, what blessings will this summer bring you? I didn't know that this card had somehow snuck into this deck. That's crazy. This is interesting. I'm getting a message that what is really missing from your life is the ability to spend time with people that you care about and that you feel are really trustworthy. This could be family members, could be close friends. I'm seeing something about nostalgia, about friendships. This summer could actually have you reconnecting with some people or catching up with friends you haven't seen in a while. I'd see this vision of you going out to coffee. Maybe you called up a friend you haven't seen in a while and you're just having that deep conversation and just connecting and lifting each other up. And I see you just miss that person, or you miss that so much. So you're going to be making your friendships and seeing family members and connecting with others a huge priority, and you're really going to be filling your cup through that. Maybe you're somebody who's more of an introvert, or you've just been doing your thing and so focused and busy, but it seems like you're going to be coming out more. There's going to be a lot of social activity, and this could even be about meeting that person, like a love interest, like we were talking about with the last spread. Extraordinary. This is making me think about an extraordinary connection, like a deep soul friend, or falling in love. Your guides are definitely telling you to detach. Don't push connections too far. Don't push if you feel like you met somebody, relax. Allow yourself to be pursued. But it seems to me like love really is in the cards for you. And your relationships are something that really wants to be nurtured this summer, and that's going to be the gift that you walk away from, feeling like you have a really good core group, or a really good couple friends or a deep relationship that you've nurtured. This is also saying quick finances, which goes right back to the first card that we pulled, full circle here. We did pull the Nine of Pentacles for the card that described you this summer, remember? And they're saying that is definitely going to be one of the best blessings of this summer, is that there is a windfall coming in. So don't forget, you've got this windfall, Nine of Pentacles, quick finances. That's another really awesome blessing coming to you this summer. So I hope that this message resonated with you. I'm excited to see if any cards that you pulled went along with this message. Let me know about it in the comments below, and I will see you next time. Peace out. For those of you guys who choose number 3, let's get started with this spread. And the first card is, what card represents you this summer? And we got the Temperance card. So this summer is going to have a huge transformational effect on you. Something's telling me that if this card represents you this summer, maybe at the time that you're doing this reading, you might not be feeling so balanced. So this could be talking about you taking your health, your mental state, your physical health, emotional health, spiritual health, basically taking it into your hands and really working to create some more balance in your life. I mean, that's what my whole channel is about. Just inspiring other people to create more of a sense of balance and peace in their life, because it truly is something that you have to create, because life is going to hit you with so many different crazy things. You know, I used to think that it was just me, but doing these readings and hearing stories from people from all over the world, man, I'm definitely not alone. We've all been through a lot, right? But our power truly is in our perception. You know, we have to grieve and mourn a lot of these hard things that have happened, especially with what's going on, you know, on the planet right now, just in general. It's been a little intense the beginning of 2025, you know. So many people are having to unplug from the news and just take breaks and really focus on self-care, because it can all just be a little bit too much sometimes. It's natural when we have these big world events and things that happen, and just even the things that happen in our own personal life, to go into more of a survival mode, or to go onto an autopilot and sometimes go back to old coping habits and strategies, maybe things that we used to do along our earlier journey that would make us feel better, but might not necessarily be the healthiest ways to cope. So this is about you changing your habits. It could be starting with just you getting up earlier, making some time for yourself in the morning before work. This could be about you deciding to take a vacation this summer that's like more of a health or wellness type of vacation. This could be about you getting back into the gym or getting back to your daily walks. This could be about creating balance in your relationships. Maybe this summer you don't hit up some of the people that you used to hang out with or party with in the past. You're making new choices. You're trying to make new connections. You're trying to move towards more of a higher vision of yourself, create that new reality. So there's just so many things I see with this card, but I want to go ahead and just pull some clarifiers here for a minute. Sun experience. Ooh, I love that. That's definitely a card about this summer. This is making me think about somebody who's spending a lot of time in nature. Perhaps you're volunteering on a farm or at an animal shelter. You're doing woofing. This could even be going somewhere where you're getting a really strong connection with the sun. Maybe it's spending your vacation or even the whole summer maybe doing a yoga teacher training or spending time near the beach, just working on your tan, relaxing. Maybe you join like a health club or fitness club and you're spending more time there in the sauna, relaxing by the pool, spending time on the equipment, doing your Pilates, you know, whatever it is. It's like you're using the inspiration of the sun and the energy of the sun, and you're just getting the full experience out of it. This makes me think about someone who's like, I'm going to get my spark back this summer. I'm going to feel alive this summer. I'm going to get some cute dresses. I'm going to work on my tan. I'm going to get my hair done. I'm going to go out. I'm going to dance. I'm going to celebrate. I'm going to see who I can meet or what opportunities I could attract. And this is also about self-expression. Maybe some of you guys are performing this summer. Maybe this is the summer that you start touring with your band, you know? Maybe it's the summer that you decide, I'm gonna use my extra time to get on TikTok and start, you know, sharing my story or start my shop up or whatever. This is also about adventures. So this can be very healing and balance you as well. Every place that you travel or new thing that you try does make your aura, I think, a little bit lighter, a little bit shinier, a little bit more sparkly, brings that balance in. Maybe you just realize you've been so disconnected from your inner child and so disconnected from playfulness. You have to move back into your body. You have to move back into the present. So yes, this is a huge transformational summer, enjoying yourself, finding that balance. I love to hear it. So next we're going to see what aspect of your life is ready to shine. So this will bring a little bit more clarity to what your focus is going to be on this summer or how you're really going to be enjoying it. Let's see, what aspect of your life is ready to shine this summer? Okay, so when I see the well here, this is about somebody who has a lot of different ideas. You've got your vision board full of so many possibilities. The well is about somebody who's considering all of those things and putting it together into a master plan and making a decision. Sometimes you can't do everything all at once. You just have to focus on one thing at a time. So you're narrowing down your ideas, you're choosing one thing to focus on. And this is the Page of Wands. It's a new direction, it's a new area. It might be something you haven't done before. The Seven of Pentacles is also a message about somebody who wants to grow their legacy or grow their wealth. So this could be a business decision. For some of you guys, it could just be internal personal work that has to do with the temperance, like working on your health and your perspective and the playfulness, filling your cup so that when you head back into a heavier season in the fall, you're ready to get started on this path or push forward. But some of you guys are going, you know what's going to bring balance into my life this summer is moving forward with that thing that I've said I was going to do for the past 2 years. You know, this is the opening up the nail salon business. This is starting the training for, you know, to become a technician for something. This could be getting your ducks in a row financially so that you can invest in some type of piece of equipment or something that will help you further in your business. This could be deciding that you want to launch your own brand or you want to bring your gifts out into the world in a way to where maybe you're selling a product or you're selling digital products or you're working with people one-on-one in some way. So there's a lot of change happening, and they're saying that dreams are becoming a reality because Seven of Cups is a card about dreams and illusions and fantasies. Reversed, I see it as a very grounding card, like you're getting what you want. This isn't just an idea anymore. This isn't just a dream. It's actually happening. And I see something about deposits going down. This could be you actually purchasing a physical like shop or space or renting a booth or something like that. So it looks like basically your career wants to shine or side hustle that you want to start or some type of opportunity regarding you performing or putting yourself out there. So yeah, I've got a lot of artists that follow me here on this channel. So if you're an artist and you're following and you're trying to create just a unique life for yourself where you're supported for using your artistic gifts, this is a huge summer for you to actually get that started. Maybe your website is going up. Maybe you're like letting people see what you offer. You're selling the products. Maybe you're coming up with the name for the brand or whatever it is. It just seems like everything is coming together and moving forward to make this a reality, and it's going to be shining and sparkling. People are going to see the results of this effort. This could also be renewed. Like a business you started a few years ago that's just been kind of trucking along, but it's a renewal. Maybe you're doing some more marketing for it. Maybe you are bringing some new products in or new services. Things are changing in this area, so that looks really exciting. Next, we're going to talk about summer romance. Okay, so let's talk about summer romance for those of you guys who are single, and then I'll pull cards for those of you guys who are in a relationship. So for those of you guys who are single. It's funny because now that I'm on number 3 and I can compare the messages that I've gotten here to the messages I got for number 1 and 2, it must just be a collective thing that people from your past could be coming back for a lot of people. This is a card that's saying, I still think about you sometimes. So yeah, there's somebody from your past who's still thinking about you. They're thinking that you had a really strong impact on them, and they really they might still be keeping tabs on you or just thinking about you and thinking, wow, like I really, like they've become such a beautiful person. It's basically somebody thinking about you with no hard feelings, being grateful that you guys crossed paths, but being able to let go. This might even be you, like your perspective. This could be how someone's thinking about you, but it could also be how you're thinking about that other person. You could finally reach to a point where you felt like you've moved on and you're ready to move forward on a new path and you're ready to manifest love. So this is a very healing card for me. Like the past is gone, your ex or whoever you were kind of entangling with, the energy has really settled and you feel at peace about it. I mean, there's nothing better than that, right? And then we see opportunities for new love in your life. This is somebody new in your life who wants to explore the connection. And this card is a little spicy. It said, there was this dream I had the other day and you were so hot. So somebody is thinking about you, dreaming about you, wants to explore this connection. It's a new connection. It's exciting. It's really fiery. I have a feeling this summer I'm going to be hit up a lot for love readings. I think there's going to be a lot of changes, a lot of shifts, partly because of this Venus retrograde that we're in right now at the time that I'm doing this reading. A lot of energies being cleared, blockages removed. Definitely going to be attracting love. I'll probably be doing some more love readings around then too. So for those of you guys who are in a relationship right now, let's get some messages. You're in a relationship. So there's something coming up here about really healing your financial situation in your relationship. This could have been a big investment that you guys made together, and maybe you having to kind of build your nest egg and everything back up because of this big investment. It could even be that you're preparing to make an investment together, such as a new home or a property, something like that. It could be a car, transportation, something like that. Maybe sending one of you guys for more education. Could even be getting ready to make a big move together, work towards a big dream. So this has been on your mind a lot in the relationship. And I think that these dreams you're having about this investment or moving forward in this way, they felt so far out of reach, but I feel like this summer there's going to be a turning point for you guys. Maybe you'll find the perfect home and be ready to make the investment. Maybe you'll decide that you want to go for a certain opportunity or take a certain educational path and start investing in that. It just seems like a really big financial decision will be made this summer, and it's something you guys have talked about for a long time, and you're able to make it happen. This is talking about how your situation is different now. I see your partner wanting to work more on the emotional, romantic aspect of the relationship, wanting to connect with you more. Maybe you guys get away together, or you're going on more dates. It just feels like you've been so focused on just a lot of problem solving and a lot of practical stuff. Sometimes you forget to make time for each other. And I think that this is so sweet. Your partner's saying, you're the first thing on my mind before I wake up and the last thing I think about before I go to sleep. I'm really excited to see where this connection leads. So I get the sense the connection is growing, that it's becoming closer, that you guys are getting healthier, that there's, you know, maybe some of you guys are married here or you're thinking about that, considering that. It looks like solid energy, something to really, you know, grow on together. Yay, I'm loving the energy for this summer so far, right? So the last thing we're going to do to wrap up this reading is see what gifts will this summer bring you. We've already seen a lot of potential, but what gifts will this summer bring you? Breathe. Maybe you've just been going so much lately, and it did seem like a lot of you guys are getting this summer once again to get yourself some balance. So you finally just get to breathe and be present and slow down. You're on the other side of a loss. And this summer, I don't really see you mourning or having to grieve anything. I think that's the time you're coming out of. And you're approaching life in a way that is way more unapologetic. Because sometimes when you go through a lot of loss, you've been through a grieving process, you've been through a time of mourning, you've made some changes, you've got your energy back, you're moving forward, there is a natural boost of confidence that comes from that. Like the confidence it takes the caterpillar to bust out of that cocoon and become the butterfly. This is you. You don't care what people think anymore. You really couldn't be bothered. You're doing what you love. You're allowing yourself to shine. You're bringing balance in your life. You're telling yourself, I'm worthy of taking good care of myself, my body, my appearance, my home life, my work life. It's like every area of your life is getting just like a little magic cleaning, a little summer or spring cleaning, you know? You're making a big decision this summer. Seeing all these cards about the adventure and everything in the beginning and expressing yourself, having new experiences, a life-altering decision could be made this summer. I think it has something to do with a relationship in your life, choosing to enter into a relationship. It could be choosing to follow your calling, choosing to get some roots down for something. The energy has really been cleared for you. You really could do anything. Another blessing for you this summer is feeling reconnected with a sense of ambition, feeling like you're being challenged in a healthy way, feeling like you can wake up and be determined and make commitments to yourself. Some people like to spend the summer to just really rest and relax. I feel like you've been doing that a lot. The grief kind of held you down. That's why we see the Temperance card, because you're moving into balance. And I think a lot of that is really action-oriented balance. You're taking actions to get your energy restored, to get things moving forward, to commit to your ambitions, to make choices. And look, they're saying the planets this summer are going to bless you in general. I wouldn't necessarily say that the planets are blessing us right now. Yeah, at the time that I'm doing this reading, it's currently Venus retrograde, Mercury retrograde, and we're in between two eclipses. So March was supposed to be the most astrologically intense month this year, which is why I wanted to do this summer reading right now, so we would have something to look forward to, you know? And this is a message that the planets are going to be on your side. You're not going to feel so much resistance. I mean, imagine if you wanted to, in the middle of Mercury retrograde, you wanted to move somewhere and you just came up with that idea. You start looking for places and you try to sign your lease or whatever during that time. A lot would backfire. There will probably be a lot of things falling apart, issues with technical malfunctions, having difficulty signing it, or maybe somebody swipes the place from under you and you have to do the whole process all over again. The point I'm trying to make is sometimes the planets really are not in alignment for what you're trying to do. And for the most part, you don't really even need to pay attention to it. I say sometimes you pay too much attention to astrology, and it can limit you from just being able to live your life authentically. I think most of the time, if you listen to your intuition and yourself, you'll just naturally be aligned with the seasons and with the planets. But there is something to be said for when you're trying to make a move or you're trying to come out in the world and find some balance, and then the energies are just working against you. It's like trying to go outside and go on a hike, but you look outside and it's just pouring rain. Well, you can't go that day. You have to wait for the conditions to improve. So that's a huge blessing. Something you're going to have on your side this summer is that the conditions have improved. I also see this magnetic card coming out. You truly are magnetic. When you come to a position of more balance and inner strength in your life, and you're taking good care of yourself and the things that are in your life, the people that are in your life, that is going to make you magnetic and attractive. It's going to open your mind up. It's going to soften you a little bit. It's going to make you more aware of some of the hidden opportunities in your situation. And you might not have to fight or work or push so hard to make the things you want to have happen. They can just magnetically come into your life. That's the best, when you just flow into a perfect situation where things naturally clear themselves out of the way. Look, I'm getting so excited. I'm knocking my tripod over. And look, I got the blessing card. I love seeing this. I actually did a little bit of candle magic with this card. So I got some wax on it. Yes, the blessing, just in general. I love that I ask, what blessings are coming to your life this summer? And then we just get the blessing card. Just blessings in general. Blessings upon blessings. Nature. Being able to reconnect more with nature, spend time immersed in it, feel alive, feel confident, feel beautiful, feel connected, feel relaxed, feel at peace, absorbing all those wonderful, juicy, exciting energies from nature, carrying that with you. You know, it can actually make you more physically beautiful, spending lots of time in nature. You're absorbing all those beautiful vibrations and carrying it with you. A nature glow up, a free beauty treatment. Just go outside, right? And here's a deeper connection with your intuition. You can listen more to your inner self, your higher self, when you've come to a place of balance. It's easier to connect with your intuition. It's easy to allow yourself to listen to your inner feelings and gut impulses here. So I could just keep going on, but it seems like your summer is going to be really beautiful, and it was really fun pulling these cards. I'd love to hear what cards you pulled along with me, or if any of this resonates with you, or if you just want to write claim in the comments below, go for it. And I will see you next time. Peace out.